3.
Hi, we're the COHBOTS, the Cohasset Middle High School Robotics team. And although we had a middle school robotics team in the past, this is the first time we've ever had a team here for our high school. We got our kits in late December, which was, we know, a late start. But since then, we've started with the starter kits, building our robot from the instruction manuals with the pieces that FTC gave us.
We started by building a box-like structure onto the starter kit base that we built. We originally built an attachment using a DC motor to spin the flag, but then after we had built it, we realized that we only had one DC motor controller, so we had to take it apart. The second arm we built using a servo motor, and it was intended to spin the flag, but we didn't realize at the time that the servo motors only spin 180 degrees, so we had to take that apart. Finally, we realized that the NXT motors are continuous and powerful enough to spin the flag, so we built an attachment using one of those.
Next, we were able to build a plow-like attachment, and we were able to move up to 4 blocks underneath the boxes.
We spent a while trying to design an arm to lift the robot up onto the bar using gears and servos. We then found out that the servos weren't powerful enough to lift the robot up onto the bar.
Lately, we've been working on an arm which lifts up 3 or 4 blocks at a time and drops them into the individual boxes. For this arm, we use one servo motor to lift up the arm and a different one to trigger the trapdoor movement, which drops the blocks into the boxes.
Our strategy has pretty much been to, in the autonomous period, we have programmed it to push the block that it starts out with under the baskets and then drive itself up onto the ramp. And then for the control period, we wanted to pick up as many blocks as we can and put them in the baskets and hopefully get them to balance out the baskets. And so we're going to use our arm to scoop most likely 3 blocks at a time, and we're going to try and get them to scoop them and put them in one end first and then put them in the other end the next time so that it balances out, and then go over to the flag for the end game and hopefully raise the flag to the top during the end game. Last week we built the entire field minus the flags in someone's garage. So we have all the blocks and we have the entire center structure so that we are able to practice.